Good day all South African Prepper here. So I'm going to be playing you two short videos. So in the meantime, please like, share and subscribe. And then after the two videos, I want to talk to you about 5 reasons why I believe we as white South Africans should have our own cultural area. AKA Volksstaat, AKA territorial self-determination, AKA independence, whatever you want to call it. So stick around, please like, share and subscribe. Go check our Rumble account. We will be going over to Rumble permanently very soon. God bless, and stay tuned.
Mr. Prinsloo, what is the basic philosophy underlying apartheid as a way of life?
We Europeans who've lived in this country for more than 300 years have come to a conclusion which is strange to some people in the Western world, namely that the peoples of Africa, and so the Bantu people of South Africa, have a beautiful civilization of their own which is worth preserving. There are many facets of this civilization. For instance, the social warmth of the Bantu peoples, which we Westerners can rightly envy them. Now, we also have a peculiar Western adaptation to Africa. Therefore, we can say that the Bantu peoples are a flower and the Western peoples are a flower, each with a beauty of its own.
Mr. Prinsloo, as you are no doubt aware, most criticism of apartheid outside the Union is based largely on moral grounds. For example, the morality of separate residential areas in the cities of the Union, past laws, lack of voting rights, and so on. How would you reply to this?
As far as residential areas are concerned, the practical situation is that until about 10 years ago, there were no residential areas for urban Bantu people. It is only in the last few years that such areas were set aside on a planned basis and developed at a terrific pace, as you can see all around you. This housing scheme, which now houses more than 30,000 urban Bantu who work in Pretoria, was a bare plain a mere 4 years ago. I think that is a complete answer to the so-called immorality of separate residential areas. In the political field, we are creating an outlet in that we are proclaiming Bantu authorities in all the major Bantu areas of the Union. We have already brought into life more than 300 such authorities where Bantu who have the inclination, the training and the moral courage to start developing their own people can do so with all possible assistance from the government.
Is the government convinced that the African wants and accepts apartheid as a development policy?
For obvious reasons, many opponents of this policy tried to influence the Bantu people in the other direction. And like all new philosophies, like all new policies, we had to put our case to the Bantu people. And I can safely say today that the Bantu people are accepting the policy of self-development, which essentially is apartheid essentially is in an ever-increasing tempo. I feel confident that the Bantu leadership of Africa, rural and urban, will, by the turn of next year, show in a most marked way that they are satisfied that this policy leads to their salvation.
Azai, thank you for sticking around. At number 99, I decided to squeeze in a tweet from Elon Musk and President Trump. So they actually saw Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer video from Julius Malema on Heritage Day. So that's cool. I would love it if they started sanctioning these bastards individually. That'll be fun. Take all their money away. Make them not being able to travel abroad. That'll be fun, eh? So, as promised, I wanted to share with you 5 reasons why I think, and it's going to be short, 5 reasons why I think we should motivate a Volksstaat or a cultural area. So 5 points that you actually know. And the first one was about the tweet. Kill the boer, kill the farmer. Okay, racially motivated murders on a platform by a parliamentarian member. Number 2, very simple, BEE, Black Economic Empowerment Laws. Number 3, the latest laws, Expropriation Without Compensation Act. Number 4, the Bella Act, very simple. And number 5, which actually ties in a little bit with BEE, is the 142 race-based laws against white minorities in South Africa. Please comment in the section below what you would add to this list. Let's build this list. South African Prepper, God bless.